How easy do you make it for someone to buy from you? Now, I know that sounds ridiculous, but I was thinking about Amazon today, and before any of you in your heads go, oh, but that's a really huge company, Karen, and they've got tons of money, I just want you to think about this process and then maybe apply it in some small way, shape or form to what you do. So with Amazon, they obviously keep a huge amount of records on what you've purchased before, when you purchased it, and, you know, frequency of purchase and all sorts of, you know, customer relationship marketing tools, if you like, probably a massive CRM. In fact, we're building our own into Block the Bitch at the moment. Not quite so invasive, but we are building our own because it gives us a chance to build more of a relationship with the customer. But why do you want to do that? Well, you want a customer to know, like, and trust you so that they buy from you. But also, if you demonstrate to a customer that once they've bought from you, you still care, they will buy from you again. And it also, in Amazon's cases, gives them the leverage to get me to purchase something else. Now, sometimes, you know, these little suggestions that come up in Amazon, like other people who've bought your product also have looked at or like this. And sometimes those suggestions are way off base, and that could be because it's a gift for someone else, or it could be that they haven't realised the reason why I bought it. For example, recently I bought some hiking boots. Now, for you to now suggest to me lots of things to do with walking kind of would seem really, really logical, because it would. But actually, I bought those hiking boots as part of my new Get Fit, you know, get my weight down sort of campaign. So actually, a more appropriate product to suggest would have been, for example, a pedometer, so I could see how much I was actually walking, maybe some kind of fitness book to do with walking, like Walk Your Way Slim or something silly, and you know, some nutrition plans or some, you know, something like that. So it was slightly off base what they were offering, but it wasn't, you know, totally off base, because I will probably, knowing the British weather at some point, need a waterproof coat. So not completely off base. So why do I use Amazon? Oh God, it's so easy, isn't it? You know, they've made it even easier. At the moment, I can actually purchase stuff just by my fingerprint being scanned by my phone in 2 seconds. And do you know what that means? It means I'm more likely to buy something and not think about it. Because as soon as we're given an opportunity to think about a purchase, we think, do we really need this? Don't we really need this? You know what? How often will I actually go walking with the kids as opposed to how much I plan to go walking with the kids? So, you know, if it's raining, will I actually go walking with the kids when it's raining, or will I just kind of cancel it that day and veg out in front of the TV because I know I'm a really lazy person? So actually, I don't need that $12.99 cagoule because you're asking me to now send a cheque the old-fashioned way through the post, so I'm not going to buy it. Or, oh, fingerprint scan it. Yeah, I'll do that. I even think this. I will do that before I change my mind. I even think that when I do it. So that's what I mean about making things that you are selling people really, really easy to purchase. So if you are asking them to buy 10 sessional blocks, guess what you're asking for in 10 weeks' time? Or if they're training more often than that, in a month and a half's time or a month's time, or 3 weeks' time, you're asking for them to remember, even if you email them saying, by the way, it's time that you've run out of these blocks, to transfer money into your bank account, which means they have to go into their bank account to make that transfer to your bank account, all of which is a complete pain in the arse and takes forever, even though it's online, because we're all really, really busy people. And most people don't save. They don't save a penny. So even if they knew they were going to be buying more sessions off you, it doesn't mean that they managed to save that money in advance for it. So now you're asking them to struggle for that money. And do you know what? That makes them feel bad. And making people feel bad doesn't keep them as customers. So, card readers, recurring payments, these are all important. And before you say a card reader is expensive and I can't afford one, do you think a restaurant can set up on zero costs? Do you think a shop can set up on zero costs? No, you are a business. Sometimes you actually have to put some money into a business. Anyway, speak to you soon. If you're not already in it, join our free group, Block the Bitch, or even better, join our VIP group. We've got some awesome offers on at the moment, and actually have more contact, more support, more nagging sometimes, more doses of realism, but actually ways to do it as well and become successful. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.